You know, other countries around the world, their citizens are doing fine in the midst of this coronavirus epidemic. Their unemployment rates are not exploding. Their rich people are not getting richer. Their poor people are not getting poorer. They've got things under control, and their middle class is safe. Not so here. Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Meanwhile, in response to the coronavirus, countries around the world are responding in just some spectacular ways. Most of the countries of Northern Europe still have their unemployment rate in the 4 or 5% region. Why? Because they're directing money right to workers in exchange for the company keeping those workers on the payroll until someday in the future when they can go back to work. So they don't have high unemployment numbers. They haven't atomized their national, essentially, welfare programs. All of these countries have national health care programs, so nobody has lost their health insurance. You know, 40 million Americans are without health insurance. Well, actually, it's probably more like 60 million Americans now. We had 40 million without health insurance before, and now you got another 20-some-odd million who've lost their jobs and presumably also lost their health insurance. And then on top of that, you got another 100+ million Americans who can't afford to use their health insurance because they can't, 60% of Americans can't deal with a $1,000 bill. And if you go to your doctor and you have to go to the hospital and have even some small procedure, a biopsy or something to find out if you actually have cancer, what is that pain? Or what is that lump? It's going to cost thousands of dollars in copays, and people can't do that. And so they're putting this stuff off. Well, Spain not only gives everybody free health care and has for decades, but now they're experimenting with a universal basic income scheme. It's only $500 a month. But it's a start. I mean, it's going to 100,000 people in Spain, and they are saying that this is not going to be a temporary program. The Spanish Social Security Minister, Jose Luis Escriva, said that this will be, quote, a permanent safety net for the most vulnerable. So while states and counties and cities all across America right now are laying off teachers and cops and firefighters, and in some cases, trash collectors, because they have lost their state revenue and the federal government won't help them out. And Mitch McConnell says, no, we're not going to bail them out. And Donald Trump says, no blue state bailout. While that's happening, countries like Spain are keeping their people whole, keeping their systems in place, keeping their states or provinces or whatever they call them in Spain whole, and they're giving everybody for the rest of their lives who is at the bottom end of the income scale $500 a month. What's wrong with us?